Well, the Indonesian government has officially launched carbon trading for the electricity power plant subsector as part of Indonesia's commitment to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. In the first phase, carbon trading will involve 42 companies which operate 99 coal power plants. By implementing a carbon trading system, companies will be fined for exceeding a certain cap for emissions, while companies who emit less carbon will be able to sell or trade their emission allowances. Carbon trading for Indonesia's electricity power generation has officially began. In the first phase, 42 companies that operate 99 coal power plants can trade their carbon credits, all in an effort to reduce emissions and help Indonesia achieve its commitment to reduce greenhouse gases. How this works is that through a cap and trade scheme, the Indonesian government will set a cap or limit on the amount of carbon emissions a coal power plant can emit. The government then issues allowances or carbon credits that permits each company to emit 1 ton of carbon emissions. If a coal power plant emits more than the limit, then they have to pay a tax. But companies who emit less carbon can sell or trade their carbon emission allowances to other companies. Between domestically owned coal power plants, each carbon credit will cost anywhere between $2 to $18 per ton. Meanwhile, carbon trading with internationally owned coal power plants will cost $2 to $99 per ton of carbon emission.
Ya, dari 20 juta ton yang kita hitung semua, ada 500.000 yang bisa kita perdagangkan, yang bisa direbut melalui sertifikasi, melalui perdagangan langsung, macam-macam, ya kan gitu ya. Silakan gitu ya. Nah, harganya sekarang itu kita kasih range 2 sampai 18. Tapi ya di sekitar itulah market price nanti yang bisa B2B antara mereka, gitu aja udah.
The cap on emissions will differ based on each coal plant's capacity and be divided into 4 different categories. Mine-to-mouth coal power plants that generate 25 to 100 megawatts of power will have the highest cap or room to emit, with emissions limited to 1,297 tons of carbon dioxide. Non-mine-to-mouth coal power plants that generate 400 megawatts or less will have the lowest room for emissions, capped at 911 tons. Carbon trading in Indonesia will be divided into 4 phases. The first phase in 2023 to 2024 will involve carbon trading between coal power plants. The second phase will take place in 2025 to 2027, and the third phase will take place in 2027 to 2030. These will involve other non-coal fossil fuel-based power plants and also involve those that are not connected to the state-owned company PLN's power grid.